Alright everybody, I wanted to cover when you get a bid, when you receive a bid from another team for a player. Now, whether or not you sent out offers or whatnot, or they just randomly send you bids, this is pretty much how you handle a trade in the MLS that's incoming. First off, I wanted to show you, this is my current draft allocation, and you can find that under your transfer section underneath draft allocation. As you notice, I have just my regular picks, first, second, third round of each year. Now, just so you know, this year, because I'm an expansion team in St. Louis City, obviously, I get the first pick of each round. So keep this in mind. One thing I wanted to say, seeing how we're still in December 22, the season doesn't officially start for me until January as an expansion team. While I can do some business, I can't do the majority of business. You can't see my salary cap information. It's all jumbled. You can't see my allocation money. See how I have none? That doesn't kick in until January, and you'll get an email that says when it does. So with that in mind, I can't see my transfers either incoming. It's really, really weird. So if you receive a bid, you're going to have to find the email to actually go through with it. Now, one thing I wanted to say about incoming bids, when you don't offer players out to clubs and teams just submit bids, that's pretty much their max offer. It's not going to change. You can try to get more out of it and offer them more, but once again, I'm in December. I can't offer anything else. So I'm going to take this deal, and I wanted to just kind of show you. Now, Klaus, in real life, he's doing really good for St. Louis, and he's a good player. I have nothing against the guy. The problem is that he's really going to mess up my salary cap if I don't do something about some of these players, because my team right now, and once again, it's hard to tell because I don't have any impact right now because the cap hasn't rolled over for me because it's still December. But I know it's going to affect me, and here's why. I have 4 players that are making over $1 million. Now, once again, the salary cap is going to get hit, but it's 650,000 times 4. That's almost $2 million, $2.6 million on my salary cap. That leaves me with just half my cap to try to sign another 6 players, and as you can tell, I have more players on here already. Now, this will go down because I did just sign him to it. Well, he hasn't accepted yet, but I did offer him, and here's the cool thing. You can, this year, offer or make suggestions. Like I said, hey, I think his salary is too low, so he altered it. So that's really, really good. But I did offer him, doggone it, I did offer him a new contract because he was from the waiver draft. I'm not going to change it, but I got him for $199, or yeah, $199 is what he wanted for 2 years. That is $300,000 less than what I would have been paying, so that's a really good thing. All right, we're going to go ahead and accept this, or at least view it. And once again, nothing against Klaus. He's a good player. In real life, he's really doing well, but this is how the trades work, and I'm going to go ahead and take it. But anyway, this is what they're offering. They're offering this year, in the first round, they're going to give me 2 first-round picks. So I will have the first and second overall and the 24th. And it's just, that's awesome. Plus an international player slot for 2 years. So that's what I'm going to go for. Now, later on, I'm going to have another video to show you different things where you can get like these permanent. If I took away my first-round picks and just made that permanent, I would get it no problem. But I want the picks right now, so I'm going to accept it. And then to get it to actually be accepted, you have to come up to the next screen, and then you accept the trade. We've confirmed it, and then now, boom. Now it's going to come back and say the trade's done. You might tick off your board, you might tick off your supporters, but it has to be done as soon as it comes around. And that's the thing. Don't be afraid to let go of your players. In the MLS, you can't hang on to players like you could in other leagues just because the salary cap, and as players get better, they want more money. So that's the main reason why there's so much turnover in the MLS. Okay, so that's official. It's final, I should say. Ta-da! Check that out. Look at that. Now, don't get mistaken. The top part is 2023. It's this one. So I have the first pick and the second pick and the 24th pick in the first round. I am happy with that, and when we get into the actual Superdraft, you'll know why. But anyhow, that's going to end this little snippet. I am going to parse all these together to make one big video, but I just want to cover incoming trades when you get bids incoming. All right, guys, thanks again, and see you soon. All right, guys. Another thing before we hit this year's Super Draft, I wanted to go over just a couple quick things here. I am trying to trade my first round, my number 1 overall pick, and I'll explain. I've scouted every one of these players, or they're being scouted, and the one that I really want, and I don't ever go by these mock drafts because the NFL's mock draft is perfect. This one, it sucks. I don't want Garcia. I do not want him at all. And this kid, he's to me not worth picking in the top 1, and he's not even a Generation Adidas player. So this mock draft is ridiculous. But the kid that I want is this kid. He's all the way down there. And if you notice, he's a Generation Adidas player. And I think there's only going to be 5 of them this year, is what the email said. Now, in my save, there were 6. But anyhow, I have the number 1, the number 2, and I have the number 24 pick. I could care less about the 24 pick. But out of all of these players, right now, I want just one of them, and that is Simpson. So he's not going to go in the top 5, I guarantee it. So I'm going to try to trade my number 1 pick. Now, to trade picks, you have to go to transfers, and you can. This is where you go to offer whatever you want to add. You could offer player rights, draft allocation, whatever. But it's just easier to go to the draft allocation spot and offer. Now I'm going to tell you that I've been playing around with this and reloading just for this tutorial. If you offer something out, like I'm going to offer the number 1 pick, okay? If you pick $1 million and you offer to clubs, you're not going to get any bites, because they don't value these picks that high. Matter of fact, if you go anywhere above 750, you're not going to get anything either. 750 is about the max that you could go, and you may or may not, just depends. It's all rotates. So you just hit continue. It's just like offering players out when you're trying to sell them. Same thing, except in the MLS, everything's undervalued. It's just really crazy. Okay, I did get a few. Now, once you have an established team and you don't need 3 picks in a draft, you can trade them away for other things that you need, other assets. Now, since we're a new team, I do want my 1 pick, but if I could get a couple more picks in future drafts, I might do that. I mean, I seriously might. Not only that, but they offer allocation money, international player slots. I mean, they're offering me 2 first-round picks next year, an international player slot, and almost $400,000 allocation money. So that is just crazy. Once again, a first-round pick. I'm not too keen on a second round, but a 2-year for international. You just have to see what you want. And the reason I was doing this is because what I'm looking for is like a top 10 pick, along with other things. See, this one wouldn't be that bad. I would be getting 2 first-round picks, allocation money, plus a 2-year deal on an international player slot. However, I don't want that, and for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to show you what changes with the money offer. Sorry guys, this head coat is killing me. Okay. Because I know there's a lot of people that think trading does not work, but once again, if you're trying to get rid of players in any other league by transfer listing them and offering them to clubs, nobody wants your crap players. I mean, that's just how it is. So it works fine. It's just you have to be willing to compromise on certain things. Okay, that was $750. We're going to go $600 this time and just see what all we can get. Because what I'm hoping to do is to get a top 10 pick this year and a first round draft pick next year. All right, that's 2024. I mean, even then, that's 2 first round picks next year that you can trade. The 6th pick. Now, that is really, really good, because then I could have a second 6th pick, and then I could trade the 6th pick because I'm getting allocation money, but I want more. That's the whole point to trading. I want more. Wow, 400,000, but you know, that's not bad. But at second, third round picks, I don't really care for at this moment. There we go. Yeah, I don't care about the second round pick. I mean, not overall not bad, but just not that good. Now, and here's the funny thing. I'm going to go 500,000 and see, because I think I got actually the best deal I could in the 500,000 mark. It's funny, but I'm not telling you to save scum like this. That's not what I'm doing. I am trying to show you, and it's a tutorial. I'm just trying to explain to you how trading works. The lower the value, the more hits you're going to get, and sometimes you can get some really good hits. Wrong button. Or bids, I mean, not hits. Oh my god, this head code's got me so. Ugh. But I want to get this tutorial done. Alright. First round pick in 2024. I mean, that's not bad either. I mean, that gives me everything that I want. For a first round pick. Alright. First round pick 2025, 6th pick in the 22nd round, and 6th pick in 3rd round. Well, yeah. Okay. This isn't bad. 12th pick this year, which that would work. There's a player I could get then, or I could trade it even then. Let me see. First round pick in 2 years and allocation money. So let's see what Charlotte want to offer. They're offering me the 10th pick and allocation money. Now, I could maybe have some wiggle room. Instead of allocation money, maybe I want... They don't have it. That's why. Okay. See how they negotiated? That's a perfect example of them negotiating with you when, I mean, they really want this pick. And the 10th pick wouldn't be bad. But once again, I'm trying to get for the future. So I might not even just worry about this year because I have that 26th pick. So we'll see. But anyway, I wanted to just show you that on what values you can offer to get what things. Now, here's the kicker. If you go 0, you're going to get everybody in the league offering you something for 0. It doesn't work that way. And when you're transferring from the MLS, it's really, really weird. A lot of times you can offer 0 or unspecified. You can't do unspecified here. So I click 0. I'm going to have 28 bids that want my pick for nothing. So that's the thing. There's no unspecified unless you offer to outside the MLS clubs. But in the MLS, whatever you offer, that's what they're taking you up on it. So I think I will go back to the 750 range, and I'll just go from there. And then I'll make a pick. But anyway, I wanted you to understand how to do trades when it comes to draft picks, because you're going to be doing a lot of them. You really, really are. You just have to find the best deal for your future, since I don't need 3 first-round picks. So it will work. But anyway, I'll be back with the drafts.